Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here, and welcome back to another episode of Legendary Game of Heroes. So this week's event, Serpent's Wing, is nearing its end, and as of yesterday, there was another bounty hunt event. That's the second time in a row now. So what I like to do is take a look at the bounty hunt event this time, and just give a quick update on this week's Serpent's Wing event and see how we're doing there. And also, let's take a look at some of the packs that are available for purchase. So first, we'll take a look at Serpent's Wing and kind of talk about the landscape of how the game is right now. So, there's a lot of competition, and right now, unfortunately, I'm at 169th place. I've got about 530 million, but whereas this used to be competitive, it seems like now it's not really anymore. So, it's just how it is. But what I like to do is talk about the units that I didn't get to show last time. But first, before that, I want to go in and attack on the Infernal boss here. Let's see if we can maybe finish him off for some trophies. Now, the team makeup I have for this event. So I've gone with the Hideki combo, but instead of bringing in the Vulcan, I brought in my Mecha Muramasa because I need to have a unit that can counter Weaken, which is the spell that this boss does. And if you don't have a unit that counters Weaken, it can really you know it can really make it difficult for you to fight because it basically halves your damage overall, and so you want to make sure to avoid that as much as possible if you can. And so I bring in my Mecha Masa to counter that skill. And as a result, I was able to deal enough damage because the Hideki combo basically doubles the damage after you start that chain. And so instead of having your damage being halved, you're able to do it at double the damage. And so here's at level 141, the Infernal boss, you get 823 million guild trophies and 15 trophies, plus you get 3 Serpent keys and lots of gold plus coins and also the relic coin. So it's a very, very lucrative boss to be defeating. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. And what I like to do is change up my, let's see if I can here. I don't think I have one, but I will go ahead and do this. So what I want to do is I want to showcase the other featured hero, and that is, what is the name of the hero here? So let's go ahead and switch this out for Fire and Slayer. And it is the Night Sun. So the Night Sun's ability is to remove all of the gems on the board and to leave just the fire and attack for some damage. So wanted to showcase that. It's actually a really powerful skill, and if you have a few of them together, what you can do is you can just kind of line them up and use them together. So not together, but use them in a row to really maximize damage. So let's go ahead and try and power it out first and see. So I can show you what it looks like. All right, and so I think just one more match, and I should be able to charge up the skill. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have a skill to counter Weaken, and so that's unfortunate. Now, so what I would do here is I will go ahead and use that power, and as you can see, basically it provided a lot of fire gems, and so I was able to match them up to create a power gem. But the thing is, it does remove all the other colors, and as a result of that, you will lose any sort of power gems that you matched from before, and so you'll have to start from beginning again. But if you can get a few of them, as I mentioned, then you can really, you can basically do it once, get all the fire gems, and then do it again in the second time. And if you have a third card, do it in a row. Guildman Might did this actually, and the entire board was basically filled with reds, and you can really do a lot of damage. So that's that. That's pretty much that for the featured hero here. and hopefully you're doing well in your event. I'm trying, I'm doing what I can, but it looks like I might be knocked down to the night league after this one. We'll just, it's okay. We'll just climb back up afterwards. And let's take a look at the bounty hunter hunt event. So this one's a little bit different than last week's in that there's more floors this time, and along the way there are actually different rewards. So I've already received one of them, but you can get sort of the disgust free. There's two of them. I think at 415 you get one at 5 stars, and then at the very end you actually can get a 4-star big bad wolf. So if you didn't get that unit before, now's a chance to be able to get it. And so I have one key here. I also want to talk about the sort of the change here. So the bounty board is a little different. You can see, you can get some gems and some coins. There's also some potions, as well as some, I guess, some not shards, but some pieces of the villain's, what is it called? Yeah, there's a villain's tool shard that you can win here, as well as some keys. And so as you collect enough of the bounty scores, you can collect them as a reward. So what happens here is you can go ahead and claim a 3+ hero, and they've now changed so they changed this board a little bit so that you can see clearer as to what it is that you're going to get. And my next reward is going to be 50 gems. All right, so let's take a look. And they changed this animation now, so now when you do get a pack, it automatically shows it to you. So let's go ahead and do one of these levels, and that's what I thought. So I'm going to go ahead and sell my cards first real quickly, and so that we can continue with this event. That's the sort of the challenges. As I'm collecting more cards, I am running out of space, and I'm trying not to use gems to buy more slots. So I'm going to go ahead and sell 2 of them for 10 dust. And now let's go back to the dungeon, or at least the bounty hunt event. And let's go to floor 10, where you have a chance to win some Longanite shards. And so the goal here is to make sure that you select a friendly unit that has a bounty, sort of the bounty bonus as well. And for me, it's more beneficial to get Ray because I have Ray as my leader. And so let's go ahead and make sure I have the bounty for all of them. Yes. So let's go ahead and attack. Now the keys replenish every 4 hours, and the maximum you can collect is 3 at a time. So you have to really sort of manage, you have to manage the time if you don't plan on buying the bounty pack. And I'll take a look at that a little bit later. But first, I want to make sure that, okay, so let's go ahead and do, I kind of wanted to save my fire gem, but I'll just go ahead and use it now, and then I will build up other gems later. And so let's go ahead and do this. And I can match up another fire gem here. I also have a dark one. So it's interesting. So this is the only dungeon where I'm seeing the Fennec come out as the villain units. And I've seen some people receive them in the past, but I'm still not quite sure exactly what its use are. I know that if you use that card to power up other units, you get a lot of experience from it. But I was hoping that they would actually do something special for those cards. So I'm still waiting. I'm sure they have something planned for it. There's got to be a reason for those units existing. All right, so let's go ahead and match this now, and let's see if any of the fires would drop. That's okay. So I will go ahead and do this. And then I think this is, okay. So I'm just gonna go do that. Good. And was that, so now wave 5, interestingly, all the bosses have basically no health. So if you're able to go through the previous 4 waves, the last boss always only has about 200 health. So you can guarantee to win at the last wave. So really you just need to deal with the first 4 waves. The last wave, same thing as the last event, the boss only had 200 health. even at the highest level. So that's floor 10, and I got 5 Longanite shards along with 18,000 bounty points. And so basically that's the similar thing as the previous event. This is a really good way for you to win some rewards, and there's a lot of different things you can get. So you can get some essence, some dust, you can get another 3-star hero, and also some gems in here. So I'm hoping that I could get the Big Bad Wolf, although it is going to require 2 keys, and I need 10 more floors to go. And with 4 hours per key, I can only get 3 keys every 12 hours. So I'm hoping that I can be able to amass enough keys to get it. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you can look at the pack here. So they do allow you to purchase these keys with gems. It starts with 1 and it goes up by 1 for every tier they go up. So all the way up to tier 7, you can get 7 bounty earth keys, and so that does guarantee that you'll be able to get enough keys to fight in the dungeon. So that's pretty much that for the bounty hunter. The last thing I wanted to show is the new deck, sort of not deck, but a new pack that's available right now, and that is the Dragon Legend pack. I am kind of tempted to go for this. So you're guaranteed to have a Ray at 2-star on tier 1, which is only 100 gems, and then you get another 3-star hero. Then at tier 2, you have 2 crown shards, guaranteed 4-star hero, and 2 3-star heroes. And I think at tier 3 for 600 gems. So at tier 3, you're spending about 1,000 gems, which is typical of the other packs. You're going to get one of the feature heroes here at 4 stars, plus 5 tier shards, another 2 crowns shards, and 2 more 3-star heroes. So you get a lot of cards, and you have a chance to win to collect one of these 4. Now, I already have Alice and Lady Aegisthus, so I'm hoping to be able to either get Van Helsing or Goku here. Wukong here, which is the cards that I'm looking for. I will potentially buy them, but I'm still kind of waiting because I don't have a lot of gems right now, so we'll see. But in case you do, decide to purchase them, take a look. It does look pretty good. So, anyways, that's all for this particular episode for this week. Wanted to show you a little bit about the progress for Serpent's Wing, and also to talk about this bounty hunt. So, hope you're having a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you next time.